I talked about it yesterday, but I was kind of a little uh, irritated with it, so I'm about to do it over again. We're gonna talk about the Blueface case. Yeah, let's talk about that Blueface case real quick, my friends. Let's talk. Let's go on and talk about that shit real quick. All right. Let's talk about the Blueface case. How you guys doing this afternoon? Everybody good? Now listen. Me and my kids talked about the shit. My daughter just talked about it. I didn't tell anybody, but she had an opportunity to go on that show, and she didn't. She's from Baltimore as well. I got two kids that's from Baltimore, right? They daddy's from Baltimore, Maryland. Okay? Now listen. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like my daughter said, she don't give a shit if I would have threw a bottle and knocked her dude or whoever beside their head. She said that's one thing you do not do is let your mama get into an altercation with your other significant other, girlfriend, whatever. And I'm feeling her on that. Well, I don't understand what kind of men folk we got going on here. You got a husband that was sitting there. You got a son that was sitting there. How the hell did you guys let that situation escalate to the point where mama's getting black eyes and shit? And then y'all put Krishan in a position where she had to defend herself. I understand both sides, be honest with you. I understand both sides. Blueface know that his mama and Krishan do not get along. So I don't know why we was together. I don't know if y'all living together. I don't know what the case is at the same time. But the situation could have been diffused. Anytime a man is present, the situation could have been diffused. Let me say this. We got a couple, her name is Shannon. She's married to a black man, and her daughter gets down like basically Blueface and his mama do. To the point where she be trying to run up on her mama. But her husband, when every time she comes up them stairs, because they live in like a granny flat where she's downstairs and Shannon's upstairs. But every time some shit go down, her husband steps in and let her know, no, we're not going to do this. You're not going to run up on my wife. You're not going to do this. Go on and back up and go on and take your butt back downstairs. So when is the men going to take accountability and responsibility of that situation? There was no way they should have hooked up and linked up like that, because there's always an argument before hands get thrown. So when shit was being thrown, food, whatever was being thrown, why didn't the husband get his wife? That part. And why did Blueface, you get yours and shut the whole shit down? But instead of you shutting it down, you shitted it down, my friend. Now my daughter's rocking in your age, and her homegirls talking about they ain't even fucking with your music no more. They don't want to. They unfollowed you because they're not understanding why did you let that shit go down like that. There's no excuse. And we got Whack over here. I can't even get on him. I just can't even get on him. Oh, if my wife's father hit me, I'm gonna put him to sleep. You Negroes, y'all, I don't know if y'all folks need therapy. When is it ever okay to allow your mother and your girlfriend to get into it? I have 5 boys, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a heifer that I'm not gonna like. But let me tell you what, I'm gonna stay up out of that shit. That's your business. That's what you want to deal with. That's your business. I'm not getting into all that. I'm not gonna put a young lady in a position where she got to slap the fuck out of me. That's what I'm not gonna do. As a mother, as a grown woman, as an adult, if anything, I'm gonna try to guide her and help her. If anything, whatever he chooses to do with his life, his money, his knives, his wives, his girlfriends, it's also his business. But what I'm saying is, my point that I'm making is, you got 2 men that were present in this situation. You got men folk. And y'all stood around there and let somebody get choked and roped. And it's all on social media. We're already being judged as a black community. We're already being judged because of our skin color. We got real wars out here we need to be fighting. And we sit here still fighting in families with each other. So I want to know, how did his mama's husband and you, Blueface, allow them to link up like that. Because from my understanding, allegedly there was an argument and food was being thrown. So you couldn't went over there and got your girlfriend, and the husband couldn't got his wife. We couldn't have done that, right? We couldn't do that part. We just let them keep going back and forth until it escalated to a Gatorade bottle went upside Krishan's head, right? And then she had to react, which is a natural reaction. But like my daughter said, nah, man. My daughter said, nah, I'd have called my mama out to deal with you. I would have got with the sister program, period. Nobody learns to walk away. Quitting while you ahead don't mean that you are a quitter. I'm not understanding this whole situation, but we talking about it. Yeah, the mama did this though. I don't give a shit what she did. It could have been shut down. You got two male figures. Like you said, Blueface, you are fast with your hands. So why didn't you reach out AT&T and touch your girlfriend and stop that situation? You could have turned around and told your stepdad or the husband, go on and get my mama, man. Go on and get her out of here. Go on and get her up out of here, man. And I'm going to go on and get this right here. Right? No, we didn't do that. We making excuses for it. And you're going to feel bad about that shit later, dude. You are. Then the sister, what I got to say to you, ain't no damn, ain't no gang members jumped you, girl. Ain't no 7 gang members jumped you. Nah, they didn't jump you. You ain't gonna make me believe that shit, because your ass would be bleeding. Your ass wouldn't have been sitting up there holding your husband's head. And why would you bring your husband? Like my daughter said, ain't no way she would have brought her husband or her boyfriend, because her brothers ain't no joke either. She said, ain't no way I took my man over into my brother's territory knowing they get down like that. My daughter said there's no way she would have brought her husband in that situation. And to the daughter's husband. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's a family situation. If you wasn't gonna go over there with a solution, you added more pollution to the situation. Why did you go over there with the shit you was doing? How you gonna walk into a man's house and in his garage and go call yourself checking him? So you was wrong. So I don't feel sorry for you. They should have beat the brakes off your ass. They did exactly right with you. I'm gonna say that, because you shouldn't have did it. You got too many black men out here acting like little females, man. I'm gonna keep it just light like that. Y'all acting like females. Where I come from, my uncles, and where I come from, neighborhood in San Diego, neighborhood is what they call it. They don't get down like that, man. What is wrong with you people? Men just don't let they significant others fight like that. It doesn't happen. And to the sister, I don't like the way you talk to your brother. I don't like the way you talk to your brother. You're going to have bumps. How you talking to your brother like that? What is wrong with you? And Krishan, I know she feels bad. She does. You can tell that baby feels bad about what she did. She didn't want to do that. And Blueface, you shouldn't even put her in a position for her to have to fucking defend herself like that. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I understand both sides. But my daughter said it don't make no difference. Krishan shouldn't have put her hands on the mama, period. She said she should have got with she shouldn't have put her hands on the mama. She don't give a shit. She should have never put her hands on her mama. My daughter said she's standing on that shit. She don't care about none of that shit. And my son said, nah, man. Mama, that was you in that situation. You was tripping like that? Nah, I'd have took mine out of there. Nah, let's go. There's no way that mama and Krishan should have ever locked up. There's no way they should have ever locked up like that. That did not make any sense to me. And y'all all on the YouTube with this shit? Yeah. If my wife father hit me, I'm putting them to sleep. Your ignorant ass. Just as ignorant, sound ignorant. Sound like a bunch of heathens, hooligans. Where they do this shit at, man? And we think it's okay. And to the mama, your husband let you get blocked, chucked up like that? He can't give a shit about you. Why would you even allow your husband to see you act like that? I don't get that. And to the daughter, yeah, you got your ass whooped because you kept saying that you was gonna whoop Krishan's ass. You kept saying it. I was in a situation like that with my husband. No bullshit. We was in Baltimore. Oh yeah, we was in Baltimore. I was 4 months pregnant with my son. That bitch slapped the shit out of me and slapped me so hard, slapped me into the entertainment, her mama's entertainment center. I had to pull my face out the glass. No lie, almost dropped my daughter Paris. I was 4 months pregnant with my son. The sister Candace slid in and got her. Big tall ass bitch. All you kept hearing me say, this is Dago neighborhood, cuz neighborhood. This is Dago neighborhood. I'm not even lying. After I had my face in that glass, I poured one of the martini glasses out there when I cracked her ass. Got with her. Period. Whole family was mad. Then the mama came upstairs and told me I ain't dimples. Bitch, I'll fuck you up. I looked at my husband that was at the time. He sat his ass right there. Didn't fucking move. Grabbed my baby and I left about the house. We have no more respect nowadays. That's your mama, dude. You're gonna regret that shit. That's not okay. You're gonna lose a lot of people behind that shit. There's no excuse for what happened because you guys are. If we can call gang members to disfuse some shit, if we can call a bunch of Negroes to defuse it, then why didn't we do it? Why didn't we do it in the motherfucking beginning? Why didn't we do it in the beginning? Blueface? Your mama got 2 black eyes. And that's okay? Then the sister all on YouTube, and she just embarrassing herself, then peed on herself talking about somebody jumped her. Girl, ain't no gang members jumped you. I'm not even gonna hear that. Ain't nobody jumped you. They whooped your husband's ass because he got in the middle of you and Krishan's fight. That's what happened with that. I would never disrespect one of my kids. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a helper I do not like, as always happens. Let me tell you something. I'm not getting down in that arena. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to put a young lady in a position where she got to slap the fuck out of me. It ain't happening. If I don't like you, I ain't got to live with you. I ain't got to sleep with you. And I ain't got to build with your ass. That's the way it goes. This shit is embarrassing to the black community, period. And you got grown-ass 50-year-old Negroes. I don't know who y'all married to. And somebody, and my father, dude, what? That could be another fight. Because my uncle said today, he said, check this out. Now, me and that nigga be fighting. We'll be on YouTube again. You nigga, you gonna do what? Y'all think y'all too bad out here. Y'all think y'all can just whoop on everybody and everybody talking shit and I'm young and I'm just this and I'm that. Get it together. Because when y'all break up, Blueface, she gonna be able to go around to my she rolled your sister and your mama up. 2-pieced them. And the girl does feel bad. But Paris said she shouldn't have did that shit, period. None of that shit should have happened. But that's all I got to say to that dumb shit. That's some embarrassing shit. Ain't no damn excuse to none of it. It's no excuse. I don't care what happened. Like I said, before hands is laid, there had to be a game that was played. You argue, you going back and forth. It was escalating. You should have escalated that shit. So if we could make a phone call for some gang members to call, because what did Wax say? Oh, you know I keep about 10 to 15 niggas over there. Then why nobody diffuse that shit? All y'all outside watching this stupid shit. Like it's the thing to do. I'ma tell you something. All you niggas need to be DP'd as far as I'm concerned. That's a DP for me. All y'all need to be DP. All y'all need to be dragged because of that shit. Yeah, I do understand that the mama is a trip and I don't care. But there's no way, because from my understanding, yes, what do you want? Okay. Yeah, that's my daughter keep calling. Yeah, she was going off last night about that. She said, I don't care. She said, I do not care. You could have knocked my dude upside his head. Ain't nobody putting their hands on my mama. Period. That should have been diffused. And the daughter, if I was the husband, I would divorce your ass, because you already know how your brother get down, and he's a professional boxer, and you gonna take his ass in there and just let him get mollywop, unconscious. Now from my understanding, now she has a problem. She gonna have a problem with his family. His sister wanna whoop on her now because you didn't let her brother into some other shit. Now you see how the trickle effect go down? So Paris, it's like Paris said, if that was my brother and she walked my brother into some shit like that, and you knowing that how your brother get down, she said you will have another fight. You will have another fight. I don't know what's wrong with our black men. Something wrong with y'all. Something is wrong, something is gone, and something is wrong. I don't care. There's no excuse in that situation. That's a whole embarrassment. Anyway, that's all I got to say to that. I'll be back because we're going to do some battles. So I got some inserts for you guys, and that's what we're going to do. But I just had to speak my piece on that, man. I had to speak my piece. All you niggas need to be DP'd as far as something. Now, that's a goddamn DP. Now, we're going to see if that's a DP. No. We ain't going to talk about that shit, right? No, we ain't going to talk about that. Now, we ain't going to do that. We justifying it. When a mama hit her upside the head with a Gatorade. Well, it takes two, Negro. So obviously Krishan was throwing shit and they was throwing shit. Like I said, where's the escalation? Why didn't we defuse it? Your husband, I blame Blueface husband, Blueface mama's husband, and I blame Blueface. Both of you niggas was wrong because both of y'all was there and both of y'all could have diffused that shit before that shit even got raggedy like that. Period. If you know your mama don't get along with your girlfriend, why the hell was they even around each other in the first damn place? And like my daughter said, Krishan, you should have walked your ass out the house when the shit got funky like that. Take your ass back to the car. When it got to the point with my husband that I was married to for 20 years, me and his mama didn't get along. I didn't even go in that witch's driveway. Because I do know how mother-in-laws or mothers can be. They can make you want to slap the shit out their ass. But at the end of the day, you got to have some type of respect. Because you wouldn't want nobody, all them niggas talking that shit. But I guarantee you, that shit wouldn't happen to their mama, though. I guarantee you, Wax Mama, I don't give a shit. I bet she can go pop somebody beside their head right now. And I bet you he wouldn't let nobody touch his mama. And everybody talking about, I guarantee y'all wouldn't let nobody touch y'all mama while you talking. So it's easy to say that shit when it's somebody else's mama, right? Shit up out of here. Y'all crazy out y'all motherfucking ass with that shit. That shit had me heated all night. I was like, really? And we justifying it and excusing it? Oh, okay. All right, I don't know who's married to you niggas, but I feel sorry for you. Whoever's married to Whack, Tack, all of y'all. Who the hell is your wives? Because you couldn't have been my husband talking that shit. You gonna do what to my daddy? See, that's me. That'd be another argument. Because I'm a black woman. Oh, my daddy hit you, you gonna do what? My daddy hit you, you gonna do what? No, you ain't gonna do nothing. That's what you're not gonna do. Keep that sleep shit and that wig shit for YouTube or Instagram. That's what you do. But don't bring my daddy up in it. You ain't gonna about to do nothing to my daddy. Period. Hell's wrong with you? How you sit up here and lay with somebody to say they gonna hit your daddy just because what? Well, I didn't say just because. I'm just saying. I ain't no just saying nothing. Shit. When it comes to parents, man, that's it. That's off limits. If they don't get along, that's it. We can't come in company. We can't sit at the same table. Ain't no Thanksgiving. Ain't no Christmas. Ain't none of that shit. But like my daughter said, I'd have flew my mama out to get with your program. I'd have got with your daughter, though, at the end of the day. But you hit me upside my head with a Gatorade bottle because you already knew the daughter was going to come anyway because of the food fight. But she got what she needed because you've been challenging that girl for a long time, talking about whooping her ass. And you got whooped on. That's why you need to be careful. See, everybody talking that shit. You don't never know who can do what. Yeah. But I want the sister, stop lying. Ain't no gang members jumped you, girl. They ain't jumped you. Stop lying. Ain't nobody jumped your ass. And you wouldn't even been up. You sitting there holding your husband. He on the ground and shit. Where was the ambulance? Did you supposed to do CPR or a mouth-to-mouth or something? Come on. But yeah, but like my daughter said, that was her brother. You walk my brother into that shit, knowing how your brother get down, she'll have another fight on her motherfucking hands. I have 5 boys. My daughter's the only girl. She said I'd have worked her again. She would have got work because you already knew what was going to happen. You already knew he was going to get the work done on his ass. You knew they wasn't going to touch you. You already knew you and Krishan was going to link up. That part. And you already knew your husband was going to get binked up. That part. And chinked up. And he did. Where I come from, men folk feel shit. Nah, y'all stop all that, man. Throwing food and shit and all that. Nah, this is ridiculous. So that's all I got to say to this shit. This is Alfredo D at the VIP Daily Dose Food for Your Soul. I'll be back. Handling your business. But this shit right here, motherfucking he ha ha ha. This shit is embarrassing, man. This shit is totally embarrassing. And the mom, what I have to say to you, stay out of your son's business. You cannot control him, enroll him, leave that boy alone. And whoever he chooses to lay with, play with, stay with, slay with, that is his business at the end of the day. You got too many mothers out here trying to run their kids' lives and run who they being with and what they doing. Y'all need to stop that shit. You got a restaurant, go over there and cook some damn greens and macaroni and cheese or something. Go do something for the church. Stay out his motherfucking business. All day long. This shit is ridiculous. All right, you guys, I gotta go. Y'all handle your business. Peace out.